Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength?
I would say leadership, and that's perhaps not something you expect from a flair player like him. So many times he's been the team's hardest working player, covering most of the ground, someone who always leads by example.
So a true leader from the front then?
Yeah, exactly. The example for everyone else to follow. He delivers that.
Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a great ball. And he shoots! Oh, that's another chance! He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Watford finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Batistuta. And that has been cut short.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Soboslai. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No foul, says the referee. Bellingham. Watford are one down despite having the better chances here. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Batistuta. Soboslai. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Watford do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have...
And Batistuta!
Batistuta made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Scholes. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Batistuta. Soboslai.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Batistuta. Baresi cuts it out. Soboslai. And this is Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it into space. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the...
Quickly taken. Oh, terrible pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Mbappe. Good effort from distance. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good spread. Madueke.
That's good play from him.
Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? It'll be a throw-in. And that's another throw. Drilled in low. Out to the right. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's the throw. And it's Scholes. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Still goalless. He's in a great position here. And it's slung out wide. Xavi Alonso. Pele. Fiore. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of balls.
He's having a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Watford with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Pele! It's Pele! And he's found the net! So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Pele. Madueke. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That's really well cleared, and claimed it back swiftly. Xavi Alonso. Watford finding their passes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Watford leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free flow.
Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele could move up a gear here. Now it's Pele. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Pele wins the duel this time. And he's picked out the run. Good ball, good take. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Van Dijk goes long. Fiore. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Soboslai. Soboslai, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe picks it up out wide. It's Neymar! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Xabi Alonso makes the interception. Szoboszlai. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Scholes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Watford moments now away from six. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Seedorf deals with that comfortably. Seedorf goes steaming forward. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Villa. Soboslai. Now it's Pele. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that is a little undercooked. And this is Pele. Oh, he's been... Soboslai! It's in! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge. Watford do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, that's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Soboslai is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Soboslai! He went for the curler. Xavi Alonso knocks it into space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shot could be on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that could set him on his way. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's an own goal.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi. Sparta Rotterdam finding their passes. Scholes. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Szoboszlai. Seedorf. Rummenigge. He shifted it to the flank. Thuram. And here's Messi. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, there's the clearance. Watford heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, can he get onto this? And no, that was never going to make it. Half-time getting close now. Looking for the run. Zanetti. Baresi has a look and plays it forward. Nicely aimed pass. Watford looking to pass their way through. Watford have reclaimed. He's having a go! And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Watford in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That was travelling. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's missed!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Watford with the corner, they're first. Rummenigge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bullet. Watford are 2 up early in the second half. Maldini makes the interception. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Villa. Sobosla, and the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Sparta Rotterdam choosing to make the first change. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nicely shaped ball. Watford have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Mateus. And it's Soboslai. Tries to pass it through. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There could be trouble here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Pato. Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. Pele. Scholes. David Villa. Chance! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Watford are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Soboslai. Might be danger here. Tries to play it through. Soboslai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. Mateus. That's good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball, good take. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Scholes. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Szoboszlai. Mateus. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is good strength. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Vieira. Maldini. And he gets rid in a hurry. Sparta Rotterdam with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. They've played it short. And it's Salah. Foot in. There will be 4 extra minutes. Maldini.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Thuram. And that's it. Watford looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Szoboszlai claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Now it's Villa. David Villa! They want to be quick to recover this. Scholes. Now it's Pele.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. There's the header! It's there! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Pele. That ball looks a good one. It's Pato! Scholes. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Matthäus. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Watford are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Szoboszlai. David Villa! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Szoboszlai conjures time and space where few can. Watford do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Rummenigge. Scholes. And this is Pele. Pele. And it's Xabi Alonso. Vieira. Now it's Villa. Foot in. And it's Scholes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Threads one in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Pele. It's Pele! Superb from Pele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's made its way to him. David Villa! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And the cross, he's got tall. It's a loose ball. Mateus. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Watford are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So off we go once more. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Pele. Van Dijk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking to play him in. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Sparta Rotterdam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now,
And a chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Sparta Rotterdam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pull it. Oh, good-looking ball. Xavi Alonso. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pato. It's Pato! Smashing save. Really good save, that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace, no height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Rummenigge! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Sparta Rotterdam have their second corner now. Pato plays it short. Watford are looking to go forward now. He's beaten the last man. Sparta Rotterdam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rummenigge. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Szoboszlai. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard. It's Xabi Alonso. Looking for options for movement. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Thuram. That's the throw. Watford still have the cards to affect this game. Del Piero. Maldini. That's gone for a throw-in. Now there's a fine ball. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no...
Messi! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It is no contest! It is a landslide! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Watford are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Watford couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! Xabi Alonso. Messi has found the net here, of course. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Xabi Alonso. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Del Piero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run, and this is Del Piero. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Caught offside that time. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Not an easy choice to pick out one, but I'll go for Alexandre Pato because he can register some spectacular goals, and there aren't too many who can match him for straight-line pace whilst keeping control of the ball. So, yeah, he's got to be a considerable danger.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Thuram. Now this could be a chance. Szoboszlai! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sparta Rotterdam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. And the shot's on here. It's Pato! And again! They've scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Out towards the flank. And here's Szoboszlai. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can clear it away. And it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. And that has been cut short. Thuram. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it into space. Shoots! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
This looks promising. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Short changes him with that pass. Picked out brilliantly. David Villa finds himself offside. And it's Soboslai. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Goes long and straight. And here's Soboslai. Pele. Pele, looking for the run. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. David Villa is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a little off target. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Watford are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Del Piero. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Del Piero. Cannavaro. Scholes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's made its way to him. And this is Pele. Now, can they get him away? Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Villa. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Sparta Rotterdam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele, great ball, Soboslai! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has 2. Watford take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Nicely aimed pass. Now there's a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Del Piero. Real chance here. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Sparta Rotterdam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Messi. And he's in on goal. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, super find. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, just skips. Real chance! And they can counter here. And it's Del Piero. Now is this the final assault? And Del Piero! Keeper gets just about enough of it. 1 minute to add, according to the board. No, that's been intercepted. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Szoboszlai voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with...
He's one-on-one, surely! Nicely aimed pass. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they can counter here, looking for a runner. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mateus has a look and plays it forward. Scholes. Now it's Villa. Harrison cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Harrison does well to get it back. And the shot! It's in! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Watford penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Mateus. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he shoots! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Great chance! Mateus! That's a sharp pass. Scholes. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Szoboszlai. Now it's Villa. And he's managed to get rid. He's had it taken off him. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Watford are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again then. Looking for the run. So much. Big chance! Chouameni gets it clear. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, terrible mistake. He is through here. Oh, smashing header. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And that's going up front in a hurry. Now it's Szoboszlai, and he's been shifted off it. Dani Olmo. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's another good win of the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrated.
And Batistuta! And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Watford have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Now this could be a chance. Goals! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Xavi Alonso. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that... He's gone for goal! Superb from Szoboszlai! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And yes, it's him again. Watford are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that has not gone well.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
David Villa. Szoboszlai tries a shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things look... Could be danger here! Five minutes to add. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that will be it. Watford have done it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Kvaratskhelia. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes...
Summerslide! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Scholes. Oh, super find. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Nedved. First quarter of an hour gone. Kvaratskhelia. Messi! And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays it across.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Pele, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi, tries to pass it through. Oh, Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both.
Can he finish? He has done it! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, it's a great ball here. He's found a way through. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard. And it's Conte. Now there's a fine ball. Knocks it into space. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Takes a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Kvaratskhelia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Nedved! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. Just about within shooting range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Belletti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Conte! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Messi ploughing through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that has been cut short. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Scholes gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Villa. Now it's Pele. David Villa is onto this. Oh, he's Pele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Now it's Pele. Thuram. Always a very imposing presence at the back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. Conte. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nedved. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Son Heung-min. That is good strength. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Cannavaro gets it clear, and that's been won straight back. Watford still have the cards to affect this game. And they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard. Oh, now here's a good effort from distance. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Conte tries to play it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. Schneider. Kılıçsoy. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Belletti. Ball played for Conte. Nedved. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Danger averted for now. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Thuram. And reclaimed it in a trice. Belletti. Turns back here, probably the best option. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good alertness.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Schneider. Can he get it through? Killishoy.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Schneider. Oh, good read. Son Heung-min. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nedved. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. Baresi cuts it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Watford can finally smile. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition.
It's Pele! It's hit the upright.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Belletti.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's in a great position here. David Villa proves just a little bit too strong. And we have our very first corner. A header! Goal! The breakthrough strike! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the man...
Messi! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Oh, lovely! And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pele! Pele! He scores! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Watford go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. Zanetti. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Ambitious ball here. Soboslai is onto this. Soboslai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And a chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the finish! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone
And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Nedved. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Szoboszlai, and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti with the clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Watford to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. There's the start of the second half. Plays a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's been cut out. Well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Szoboszlai. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Villa. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And no, that was never going to make it. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays it through. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Thuram has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh, great save by Dida! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nedved with the short one. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, he's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kvaratskhelia. Messi. Xabi Alonso gets it away.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Scholes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Might be danger here. That's tidy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kilishoy receives real chance! And again! That's another chance! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Kilishoy! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kilishoy is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Nedved? He is through here. It's Nedved! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Rijkaard. 5 minutes left on the clock. And that has left him in a heap. Has a look and plays it forward. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Watford are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Berbatov. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. That's a shade optimistic. Belletti. Not the most convincing of passes. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they...